Hello there, welcome back to Sylvia's Essentials, makeup tips for the blind. Doing another food haul video. Well, actually, this video is going to be pretty quick because it is me spinning groceries today. Just got back from the store. What you can get nowadays for $20 or maybe even less where you're at, whatever city you live in. Again, hope you're all doing good out there, trying to stay cool, staying hydrated, all that good stuff, and even trying to get in your fruits and vegetables, more veggie salads and such. But yeah, I'm doing this video because of the food prices nowadays. I did get a digital coupon on one of these items, luckily. But yeah, this is all I got for $20 today. All right, so all I got today for $20 is I got my loaf of bread, store brand wheat bread, which was around, well, it doesn't really matter because all this came to, like I said, $20. I'm just beside myself. All I can really say. And I know, like I said, a lot of you are going through the same thing with today's prices. But yeah, I believe this bread was around $2. Like I said, this was the store brand. Okay, store brand signature. Okay, I did go to Albertsons because it's close to where I'm at. Got that, and then I got the signature pizza. This is the Italian ultra thin crust. So I got, this was, trying to remember, this was $6, I believe, but I got a digital coupon on the pizza, which brought it down to $5 something. There is no tax on that. Because I believe, where I'm at, there's no tax on food really, but maybe there is, I don't know. But last I thought, where I'm at, there's no tax on the food. But it brought it down, I'll say to $5. And then I bought store brand plates. Now, I normally get the same type of paper plates. This is the sturdy, harder paper plates, if you know what I'm talking about out there. If you're blind, if you can't see the plates, they're not the real thin plates, those plates that people use a lot for picnics and stuff like that. They have like the rigid edges around the edges. No, these are the sturdier round plates. Count of 44. These were around $7. I remember when these plates were only $5 or $6. But since I'm not into washing a plate every time I eat, I buy these because they just make my life a lot easier, when you're busy and stuff like that. All right, so $7 for the store brand plates. And then the last other thing I got were 2 packages, small bags of the organic mango. All right, got 2 of these. They made you buy 2 because if I would have bought one of these small bags of frozen mango chunks, it would have ran me around, I believe the personal shopper that helped me, I believe that they said $6 for just one of these. And the thing is, talk about shrinkflation. These little smaller bags of organic mangoes used to have a little bit more in here, but now I've noticed when I make my homemade mango juice, because like I said, it's all healthy sugar, not all that artificial sugar, not all that granulated sugar, and these really do help. Mix this with water in your blender. You come out with some delicious natural juice. All right, but yeah, I got, like I said, 2 of these. Okay, 2 of these. Okay, like I said, I had to buy two. So with two of these, it came to $7. If I would have bought one of these, it would have been $6. $6, which is absolutely ridiculous, which is absolutely insane. Okay, so yeah, that's all I got today. Came to around $20. I know it came to $20, so if I didn't get the price exactly on the mark, it doesn't matter. It came to $7. I mean $20 for 4 items. And then, like I said, the frozen mango, I had to buy two of these for it to come to 7. Otherwise, one of these would have been 6. And they shrunk the packages. So, yeah, I feel you out there. I feel every time I go to the store, it's just becoming, the prices are just insane. You know, and if you want to, of course, try to eat healthier, you know, that's going to cost you more money. But there's ways around doing that. Just get like so many items per week or every 2 weeks of some fruits, of some frozen vegetables. If you can afford fresh vegetables, try to get, you know, maybe a couple of cucumbers, you know, depending on how many salads you eat. Okay, maybe a couple of cucumbers for a couple of weeks. And then, you know, I don't buy the small baby carrots anymore. I would rather actually get the longer carrots. I can go into about that, but maybe some other time. Maybe 4 or 5 bananas. Maybe get you through a couple of weeks. You know, just get what you can, you know, little by little as you go to the store. You know what I mean? To try to stock up for like 2 weeks what you know that you will eat. All right? Like a cabbage. And the good news about cabbage is that cabbage will last a long time in the refrigerator. If you buy lettuce or spinach, I'm a big spinach eater because I have to have spinach due to my iron level. But I like to buy my fresh spinach. It's always good to put it, when you get it in a package or a container, however you buy your baby spinach, you want to put it, line it in an airtight container with some paper towel at the bottom covering it, and then put your spinach in there, how much you can fit in multiple containers or whatever. And I'm telling you, if you keep that airtight sealed, it will stay longer and crisper in the refrigerator. Okay? Just a tip to let you know, to help keep your lettuce or spinach to stay longer in the refrigerator so it doesn't go bad on you too quick. All right? Just some tips there. All right? And just want you to stay tuned soon that me and my friend Crystal are going to come up here and do a chicken fettuccine Alfredo dish that's, I guess you could say, like more on the Cajun style of it. And it sounds really delicious. So that's coming up in the upcoming future this summer. And also, I would like to do a video showing how you can exercise sitting in your chair and work out that way. Okay, and I do have a yoga mat, and I might sometimes show that as well, but definitely want to show how you can work out sitting in a chair and get your exercise in, especially for people that are older, that maybe can't get around as much, and you want to stay in shape. For anybody really, but I'm just saying, you know. And love my earrings. They're little diamond-shaped earrings that were a birthday present from Crystal and my friend Tammy out there. And, you know, I believe these earrings were Crystal's gift, but I got gifts from 2 friends, but so I call these my Crystal exclusive earrings. And I'll still wear mine from time to time too, but I will also come up here from time to time and show off the different earrings that I got as a birthday gift, which I really, really appreciate. And I love them. They're all different, which is amazing. All right, so please like, share, and subscribe to this video. Please give my video a thumbs up. Please have your notifications bell on so you'll know when I'm up here posting a video. All right, really appreciate my subscribers. Hope you're, like I said, enjoying your summer so far, okay? All right, so I will see you soon with a makeup video. Stay tuned for that. All right, so take care out there, and I will see you soon. All right, God bless. And remember, before I go, still try to use coupons when you can, and those digital coupons, because they really come in handy. They really do. All right, take care. Bye.